No, where am I? Walmart parking lot. Ow, let me change this arm. Ow. That's funny. They really tapped out that bakery section. There was nothing. It was because of the ice storm, maybe. I think people just bought it out, or they didn't cook it. So there was a lack of bakery goods. That's pretty boring. Do 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 do. You had ice on your whiskers. You had ice on your whiskers. Really? Is that interesting? To me, it was interesting. Okay. How does it break so many times? You should put that GoPro lens back on, and then you should actually read into like why that thing acted the way it acted. That Pro of the GoPro, Pro Go, GoPro, GoPro, Pro Go, GoPro, Pro Go, GoPro. It's a Pro Go, GoPro. It's the way the pros go. The goes Pro, Pro Go. How do the goes Pro? How do the pros go? I don't know. What makes someone a pro? Well, they use GoPro. If they use a GoPro, they're probably a pro. If they don't use a GoPro, they're probably an amateur. Maybe. Okay. You never did slide that lens on. That was like a week or two ago. That was last Monday, right? Tuesday? Was it Sunday? Maybe. What is it, Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday morning. Does that hold grain? We think it holds 500 gallons. I think it is 500. It's like 8. It's like 10 water thingies. 10, 15, 10. What is a water tank? 50. Well, that's pretty boring. Okay, so now what? It's a smart ATM. Some of them are stupid. I don't like the stupid ATMs. The smart ATMs are a lot better, I think, than the stupid ATMs. You know, you go to a stupid ATM and you're a fucking stupid piece of shit. That one over there is smart. It has like candy. It'll give you candy. If you're in a bad mood, it'll give you candy maybe, or like. Now with extra sensors to detect. I'm tired, man. This needs to be over. You still have like 45 minutes. At least, right? How many minutes do you have left? You have to go do. You want to cut? How do you want to do this? Do da da dee da do do. I do like that idea. Okay, you can't use this arm, man. I told you can't use that arm. How did you trying to switch arms on me, man? You can't. I like the MRI idea. MRI. Music. Drum beats. You want to add movies in there? You can throw movies in there. Movies. Drum beats, music. Same MRI. Yes. MRI. 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 Okay. Putting any weight on that arm is annoying. Put it back in the sling. Put it in the sling. The hoodie. It's called a hoodie kangaroo pouch. Put it back in the hoodie kangaroo pouch. Take the weight off of it. Stretch it backwards. Ow. Stretch it forwards. Stretch it backwards. Stretch it forwards. Stretch it backwards. Stretch it forwards. Stretch it backwards. So is there any moral to this one? Nope, there was no moral to this. It was just more meandering. What are those two words? It's called. The two words are called. They're called. Loitering is one of them, but that's not the one you're thinking of. Loitering and. You forgot the other word. Loiter. What is the other word? Zippity doo-dah, zippity a. Zippity doo-dah, zippity a. Zippity. Zippity. Doo-dah. Zippity. Zip ties. On your boots can be used as a emergency snow chains? Do you think that's true? Zippity doo-dah, zippity. Yeah, this is just annoying, like, what the fuck? Clench arm up into, yeah. That's better, I guess. MRI. MRI. Okay. Okay, so you want to cut over the ribeye? I like the I'm feeling tired. Did you play an ARAM game? You played ARAM game, didn't you? You played ARAM game, right? You want to do ARAM game jokes? Not really jokes, they're just explanations of ARAM games. You were Alistar. There was a game you lost, and the augment you got it 20 seconds before the game ended. And if you could have had that augment earlier, you could have won, maybe. You were a tank, and you got that fire augment. Where you're on fire based on how much health you have. Ha! Were you Alistar? Were you Alistar? Who were you? Were you? I think you were Alistar, right? Who am I? MRI? Who are I? Alistar. I was Alistar. MRI? Alistar. Uh-huh. But you lost that one. I think. I don't know. It was some tank. Was it Leona? You had you played like 3 games then, right? You had a Leona game. You had an Alistar. The Alistar game you lost because you had Courage of the Colossus. Or did you win that one? I think you lost the Alistar game. Or did you win it? I don't remember. M.I. Alistar. M.R.I. M.R. Huh? Yeah. Ice cream, cookies. $3 for cookie dough ice cream from Walmart. Tastes just as good as Brash. It might even be better. It's really weird. So I always thought they bought it from Brash. But it might just be the taste versus price makes the taste better. Used to be $2. Fucking Trump and Biden. You assholes. Was it $2? I think it was $2. Fucking jerks. Ice cream, you scream, I scream for cookie dough ice cream. Yeah. I want some cookie dough ice cream, yeah. Ice cream, yeah. Ice cream, yeah. It is ice cream, yeah. You want to get one of those things, boy? I'm sure that. It's that Chinese shit, man. It's not that good. It kind of tastes sick in your stomach. Golden honey, sesame, Szechuan chicken, yeah. Join and save 30 cents. You can save 30 cents if you get their special card. Why did you chat GPT this? How much gas can you store in your car? And it was like, you cannot have more than, it was like 15 gallons? And the little red things are like 3 gallons, right? Or 5 gallons? Oh, because there was that 4chan picture of the lady she had the storage totes. She had storage totes, like clear storage totes, and she filled them with gas. So you're asking like, what is the legal amount of gas you can store? Can you get like can you get a 100 gallon, 200 gallon thing of gas? A storage thingy? Don't put it in totes. Like a was it a 20, 30 gallon tote? Like a plastic Rubbermaid? Yeah, I think it was. That was cool looking. It was in the back of her SUV. That was cool. Yeah. So if that thing rolls over, she's gonna her entire car is gonna be filled with gas. She's gonna die of suffocation. / in a car accident, she's gonna die of flames and stuff. It's gonna be cool if you got in a car accident. That'd be pretty cool. Gas. Put some gas in a clear plastic tote. Yeah, you're not supposed to do this. Okay. So you can't get like You have to have a license or something to do something bigger than that? Yeah, probably. You want to just cut over here? Can you cut over here? Can you make this? Yeah, you can make this. It's so empty. What is it? So shit, the car's coming. It fits into the side. It merges into the color of the suite. What is it, 7 o'clock? 7:40? What the fuck? Do 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 dee dee da do. Dee dee do dee da do. Do 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 do. Do dee dee da dee da do. Do dee da dee da do. Do dee dee da dee da do. Zop zop zip zip zippity zoop. Scoopity fippity floppity hoop. Jibbity snippity snippity cop. Floppity hoppity toppity snot. So you come here and then go through the parker. Yeah. Doo-dee da da doo doo da. Dee doo doo dee doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo dee 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 da doo. You need to get some coffee around. Coffee. Yes. It will go in my belly, and it will give me a little high. Caffeine high, yes it will. Do 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 dee da do. Dee da dee da dee da do. It is coffee, I need coffee. You want to just do those, you drug addict, you bought a bunch of caffeine pills. Yeah, because I need caffeine pills. Caffeine pills keep me awake. Actually, caffeine is it's like nicotine, right? It comes from a plant. Oh wait, shit, you're gonna fucking die. If you trip and fall, you're gonna die. You're not gonna die, you're gonna like break a bone. I wonder if there's a cheaper way to get them off Amazon. Probably can't get it cheaper on Amazon. There's got to be like a bulk caffeine powder. I think there's a caffeine powder. You can buy caffeine bulk. Probably. You can buy like creatine that way. I would assume. It's fake too. Huh? Your hand is very cold because it's outside and it's 20 degrees. You fucking druggie. Anything for my fix, man. Where should I go? It goes in here, right? You didn't lose your thing, did you? Where'd your freaking mitten go? Your mitten's in here, right? Okay, good. You lost it. Don't worry, it's getting cold. Holy shit, it's cold. Why is it so cold? Why are you so cold, man? Want some water now? You gonna do a spit? You gonna do a water or spit? Spit or water, spit or water. Okay. It's iced over, that's why. It made a little thin veneer of ice on the top of my thermos. That's nice. It's cute. Very cute. How much longer is this going to be? I'm cold. I want to be warm. I have like 20 or 30 minutes left now. How much longer? 7:45, 8:15. I'm going to say 8:15. Yeah, that'll work. Do-dee-da-dee-dee-doo. MRI. RMI? What was that band? RMI? Or REM. You're thinking of REM. Okay, REM. It's an old Navy. They have a Navy sold. Really? You've done that joke like 1,000 times. It's the tree of the orange leaves. Why are the leaves still on there? Why shouldn't they have fallen off? They're not orange, they're brown, I think. Orange or brown. God, it's cold. How come it's colder now than it was like? Because there's wind. There's not wind in the beginning of this. Now there's wind. The wind is making it worse. I think that's what it is. Cigars. No cigar. Do they have THC? They don't brag about their THC anymore, do they? Pussies. Water pipe. Hookah. Vape. Cigars. Smoke shop. Glass. E-cigs. Tobacco. Open. No THC. Pussies. You want some THC? Yes. No. Yes. I want infinite high. I want to be high. I want to get high. I need to get high. Or something. make it high or something. What do you think? Do you think you put his THC thing in the back? He's like, we're gonna sell it someday. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man, you're boring, man. You're killing me with boredom. I'm so boring. I need a drink. I need some THC or a drink. THC drink. Can you mix THC? They can't mix the THC and the alcohol, I bet. Hey, sleep here. Sleep here. What else did I do? What else? A barn, a park, gas station, trees, snow, cracks, sidewalk, grass. I think they did that a long time ago with the AI. They'd be like, click all the squares with the bicycle on it. I think you're behind on the times, man. Click all the squares with the red barn on it. No. I wonder if that statistic was a lot of that. Was that just forcing it, or was that everywhere? Was that the things with the barn? Click the things with the barn on it, man. Where's the barn? Click the things with trees on it. Click the things with gas stations on it. Click the things with sidewalks on it. Click the things with branches. That Szechuan chicken was disgusting. It came with 2 sauce packets. I only needed 1. Yuck. Click in the one with the fire truck on it. Click on the squares with the fire truck on it. Okay. Click on the squares with the fire truck on it. Click on the squares with the fire truck on it. Click on the squares with the fire truck on it. How many squares have fire truck on it? Yeah, you probably should have done that. The one thing, I didn't know. Yeah, how much longer till this is a cold one? Like it feels like it's going to be healed in like 2 weeks. But it says 6 weeks. So you need to keep a better track of that, probably. Because otherwise you're going to try and you'll re-break it. But it's feeling so healed. It feels so healed. Ish. Feels so healed. It feels so healed. It will be healed. It'll be interesting to feel what will I feel like in a week? What will I feel like in a week? Because it's already mended, right? The bone doesn't move anymore. So it's just a question of how much bone reconnection between the two bone pieces is bone connecting. And then you're going to do something with too much strain and you're going to re-break it. Or you're going to fall on ice. Or you're going to re-break it. Or fall on ice. Or re-break it. And then what? Red barn. Squares. Pick the squares with the red barn. Pick squares with cars on it. Pick squares with trees on it. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. This is ice frozen oak. Can you skate on it? Can you skate on the ice? Can you skate on the ice? Can you skate on the ice? You'll die because it'll be really cold. Is it ice? 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 Is it thick? Is it ice? And then what? Then what? Then what? This is slow. This is very slow. What is this? Why is this so slow? Because you got wind on you and it's cold. That's making time go by slower. Because you're noticing the time because the wind is blowing on you. And it's like 15, 20 degrees. And that's making time go by slower, I think. Yes. Okay. Slow time, time slow. Slow time. Okay. What should I say? It's going to be 30. I think it was like 30. Want to walk on that and slip and slide? You want to bring some ice skates for that quarter, 1/8 inch, 16th inch of ice? You'll fall right through. Fall right through the ice, yeah. Fall right through the ice. You will fall through the ice, yeah. Right through the ice. Diglett, Doug Trio, Diglett, Doug Trio. Really? It's so cold, there's nobody out here. Yo-yo. A yo-yo is a spinny thing with strings. Doody da dee da do. Doody da dee da do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What free books? Lance Armstrong, you think he's still in there? Is Lance Armstrong still in here? Are you still in here, Lance Armstrong? It's the big book. What? Your amazing senses. Eagles cry. Eagle, what? David Balladon. There we go. Yeah, man, it's cold. This has been too long. Need to get out of cold. Cold, cold, cold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cold, 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 cold. Cold. Mr. Iceman. What was that Iceman? Didn't you have an Iceman idea? What was the Iceman idea? It was about Iceman. It was more than that. There was what was it about? What was it about? That Szechuan chicken was disgusting. You have Reese's in the freezer. You can eat Reese's in the freezer. Reese's in the freezer. Reese's in the morning. No, it's not Reese's. It's Reese's cereal. Or you can just eat Reese's. You can eat Reese's for breakfast, or you can just eat Reese's. They're better. They're better than the cereal, man. Part of an unhealthy, unnutritious breakfast. But they got chocolate and peanut butter, and they're like, yeah, they're pretty good though. A lot better than that shitty cereal. Okay. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When Reese's are in a bag in your freezer, you can eat your Reese's whenever you have Reese's in your freezer, because it's not really that. It's not really that. It's not that insightful. Oh, this place is closed. You're trespassing, I think. Are you trespassing? Am I trespassing? I think not. I didn't think. What? Are you closed? Are you open? Are you what? Are you closed or open? Are you open or closed? Closed. Oh, they're closed. You were trespassing, buddy. You're under arrest. Do. How come those other cars are in here then? How did they get in here? Why is it closed? Because it's cold. That's not a reason to close it. It's cold. But that doesn't mean they can close it. It's cold. They can't close it because it's cold. It's cold. Why is it closed? It's cold. It's closed because it's cold. It is cold. Is the lock gone? Did So they just undo because I guess there was 2 or 3 cars. There were 3 cars. Your pajamas are like 2 feet down from the jeans. But it's open? Is it unlocked? So you can just come up here, you just have to unlock it yourself? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's this about? What's this about? What's this about? What's the deal with the lock? On the key, on the lock. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I don't know how this car's getting in there then. Magic. Oh, is that other gate open? Uh-huh. Do 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 do. Chuckles. Who was Chuckles? Is he a clown? Who was Chuckles? Who was Chuckles? Who was Chuckles? Those pajamas are like, they're getting in the way you're walking. They're around my knees, under my jeans. I can't walk correctly because of my pajamas. Under my jeans. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so then what? Uh-huh. Oh, then what? Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. MRI. Uh-huh. What else? I don't have any other ideas. Why do you keep putting this bag in your other arm? Because it just puts stress on the joint and then your arm starts hurting. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Mm-hmm. What? What should I do with this? That'll work. Ish. It works-ish. It doesn't work, but it works-ish. Uh-huh. Do. Uh-huh. Oh, then what? And then what? And then what? There was another event that happened, and then another. What is time? You asked ChatGPT what is time. I don't think it knows what time is, so I don't think you know what time it is either. It's a thing on a watch or a phone. Do people still have watches? I don't think so. I don't think people still use watches. I think they just use phones. Now what? Now what? If you wish to set up. And then what? And then what? Trees? Click all pictures that have trees. Click all pictures that have stop signs. Nope. That was like 10 years ago. I think they can do that shit now. Actually, they can do that thousands of years ago. They just hid the knowledge, I think. Maybe. Click all pictures that say Tanner Hill Drive. Click all pictures that say bush. There's no pictures that doesn't say it's a thorn bush. Thorn bush. Bush of thorns. Thorny bush. Bush of thorns. Thorny bush. Bush of thorns. It's a thorny bush. Okay, so what time did you say it was going to be done? Oh, you were wrong by like 10 minutes. Because it's 8:15 now. And he said it would be done at 8:15. You still got to go down this thing. And then you got to go up that other one. You got to go the U. You got to make a U. I gotta make a U, we gotta make a U on a road. It's a U road, road U. Would you make a road on a U? Okay. Is any of this real? Like, there's no way this is real, right? You already did that one, right? Sometimes you look at stuff and you're like, is this real? There's smoke coming out of a metal thing on the top of a house. Yeah, that makes sense, because like it's cold. And they make steam because it's cold. And the steam is the way. Why would there be steam? Why would you let steam out? Is it for like a washer or dryer? Now that I think about it, I don't know. Yeah. It's a steamer. They steam stuff in there. Yeah. That makes sense. Maybe. Washer dryer. Well, I mean, your heater is on the side. Probably. Or maybe not. Why do they have metal frisbees on the top? Metal frisbee, metal frisbee. That's for getting rid of the smelly air from the kitchen normally, right? That smelly kitchen air. You have just smelly kitchen air. You can vent it out your top of your house on a frisbee made out of metal. Maybe. Is that what it is, do you think? I don't know. It's a metal frisbee on a roof. It gets rid of your smelly kitchen. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. He woke up one day and there was ice on the ground and he almost slipped, but he missed the ice. Okay, now your arm's fucking up. Come on, man. You wanna go backwards with the shoulder blades out? Back? That works better, yes. Yes. I shall solve this problem. You really need something to distract from the mundaneness. Click all pictures that have a tree. And then what? And then what? And then what? And then what? Blue car. White, yellow, electrical thing. Mailbox. A guy in a fedora on a sign. Fedora man on a sign. Quick all pictures that have a tree on them. Squares. It's a square. Okay. So you got any other ideas? Window, roof, truck, chimney, tree, oily tree leaf that evergreen, but it's not an evergreen. It is a oily leaf green. Needle green. Needles are the evergreens. They have needles. For leaves, needle leaves, needles on the leaves, needles on the leaves, needles on the leaves, needles on the leaves, needle leaf, doo doo doo, needle leaf, needle leaf. marks the brake light. X marks the brake light. X marks the brake light. What? Why do they have an X for a brake light? Why do you have an X for a... It's a renegade. He's a renegade. He doesn't follow the normal brake light procedures. He puts X's on his brake lights. He's a renegade. That's what renegades do. They put X's on their brake lights. Do 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 dee do do do. I wonder how that works. I thought you had. I've never seen that before. Where they put X's on a brake light. That's kind of crazy. The other day I was walking around and it dawned on me that the world was completely and utterly insane. Why are there X's on brake lights? The guy was a renegade. Do you not understand how this works? They were a renegade, man. They were a renegade. You put X's on your brake lights when you're a renegade, man. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. That's an interesting theory. Do 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 do. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Bug jitter. Bug jitter. Jitterbug. Bug jitters. Jitterbug. Bug jitters. Jitterbug. What was a jitterbug anyway? What is a jitterbug? It was a... What? What was a jitterbug? It was like a 1995 thing, right? Like a... It wasn't like clap on, was it? Clap on. Jitterbug. Clap off. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Do-do-do-do-do. Jitterbug. It's a bug that jitters. So it's like a bed bug? No, it's a product, right? It's a product. It's not a... Is it a product or is it a real thing? Is a jitterbug a real thing? A product? Is it like an old people thing? Is it like jitterbug old people thing? What is a jitterbug? What is a jitterbug? Now that the dust has settled and the ancient proverbs have been proven false or true, what was a jitterbug? Who was a jitterbug? MRI, jitterbug. 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 Do-do-do-do-do. Jitterbug. Do-do-do-do-do. What is a jitterbug? It's going to be the first thing I Google. I'm actually going to turn my phone off and I'm going to look up, what is a jitterbug? What was a jitterbug? Was it a song? Was it a product? Is it just a bed bug with a complicated name? Is it a... what are these disco frisbees on the top of houses? Are they disco frisbees? Disco metal frisbees? Metal steam pipes? Pipes of steam? Jitterbugs? What is a jitterbug? Well, it's like a bug that jitters, man. It's not complicated. It's a jitterbug. Jitterbug, jitterbug. What is a jitterbug? What is a jitterbug? What is a jitterbug? You're not gonna be like, when you find out, you're gonna be like disappointed. You know that, because like, I'm gonna like, as soon as I turn this off, I'm gonna Google like, what the fuck was a jitterbug, and then I'm gonna be like really, really fucking disappointed. I can't remember what the fuck a jitterbug was. It jitters. It's a bug. Is it like a phone for old people? Is it a thing for like... It's like a phone for old people is my guess. I don't... Like a big display phone? Or big... Is that what it was? Yeah, I think so. Let me go with that.